Hi and welcome back to my channel. I am Diamond 76 Home Decor on a budget. For today's video, and yes, you are staring at my fireplace, I am going to be showing you the garland finally that I did and created over my fireplace, and it is massive. I'm also going to be showing you my Christmas tree as well, and I do apologize for keeping everyone waiting. I am a perfectionist, so I like for everything to look exactly how I want it, or I'm just not going to show it to you guys. If it doesn't look good to me, then I feel like it's not going to look good to you. So if you want to see my fireplace and my Christmas tree, then please keep on watching. Okay, I am back. And as you can see, this is the garland that I created over my fireplace. Now, in just a few moments, I'm going to turn off the lights so that way you can see what the garland looks like at night. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk forward as I am doing, so that way I can explain to you some of the things that I picked up from the at-home store, because the majority of everything on here is from the at-home store, which if you've been watching my video long enough, everyone knows that I like the at-home store, especially when it's Christmas time. Now, like I said, everything on here is from the at-home store. The silver gray ribbon that I have added or intertwined into the garland, that is from the at-home store, and it is wired. Now, as far as the picks that I have in here, what I did was I just turned them upside down and I just stuck them as I was going up. I layered them up. Now, I cannot do this on camera because of the simple fact is, like, I like to concentrate on what I'm doing. Now, as I get better at doing garlands, and this is my first time doing one this big, then maybe I will feel comfortable as to showing you how I do put it together. But like I said, I'm still kind of a newbie. This is the first time it was this big, and I wanted it big. So what I did was I picked up some of these right here that were frosted, because I knew that I wanted this to be really green this year, and I think next year I'm going to also use this as well, because I wanted that forest green element in my garland this year, especially with the pine cones. And what I did was I got some of these that were in a bunch, but I cut them off and I intertwined those into the green as well. And as I'm coming up, you can see everything almost that I added into this garland. Now, these right here and these right here are the only things that I picked up from the at-home store. I mean, from the Hobby Lobby. Those are the only two things that I picked up from that store. But everything up here, well, in the garland, is from the at-home store. And this is why I always emphasize on shopping early, so that way you can get everything that you want. Now, I do have command hooks that are holding this up, because if I did not, the whole thing would fall to the floor. And I always like to take glass cylinder glasses and put them inside of another bigger one, because I like the look that it gives me. Now, the only reason why I did not like the candles is because I have the garland that I got from the at-home store as well hung up here. And you know, we don't want any fires, okay? And what I also did was, oh, and it is on a command hook as well. And I did make sure that the mirror is secure so that way it wouldn't fall forward with the wreath that is on there hung. You know, I just wanted to make sure that it was sturdy. I wanted the same elements almost that were in the wreath as well as in the garland. And these were flowers, bunches of flowers that I had cut off, and I just stuck them in there because they almost matched the flowers that were in the wreath. Now, what I did right here is I took a cloche and I just put some ornaments inside of it, as well as um, pine cones, silver pine cones. The silver pine cones, they came from Hobby Lobby. And I think the cloche came from the home goods store. And what I also have right here, I have two beautiful deers. And I cannot remember where I got them from. I do apologize about that. They came from the at-home store. It just hit me. Yeah, and I thought these were absolutely gorgeous. Yes, and I definitely had to include them in with my garland. So, this is the garland that I created. I wanted it to hang on each side, and I think I accomplished that really perfectly. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back. I'm going to turn off the light so that way you can get the full effect of my garland. And I will be right back. Again, I am going to walk forward, and this is what my garland looks like at night, which I am absolutely loving. Okay. Now, the only thing is this chair is blocking my work, but that is okay. As long as you can see this side over here. What I'm really loving about this garland is that you can definitely see the silver sparkling or the glitter sparkling through the garland, and I'm absolutely loving that. Now, a side note, for anyone that is doing a garland, and this was my first time doing something so massive, and what I didn't think about was ensuring that my lights came forward a little bit more. Initially, I was going to have it pushed back, but I changed my mind after I strung the lights, and I could have went back and bought some more string lights to put up under here, but I was scared to touch it, and I did not want to touch it. So this is what the garland. I'm serious. I'm really loving how it turned out. It is my focal point in this living room, and let me tell you, next year, there are some things that I did learn that I'm going to have to make sure that I incorporate next year. And I'm definitely going to do that. So I'm just, just like I said, I'm learning, and I've never done anything this massive. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you my tree that I have in my living room as well. And I will be right back. Okay, I am back. And this is a tree that I decided to do for my living room. And when I say I went big this year, I went big this year. And as you can see, everything on the tree is from the at-home store, including the tree itself. All of the ornaments that are on here, I think are from the at-home store, except for the blue ornaments that they are from Hobby Lobby. But the majority of everything that is on this tree is from the at-home store, including the decorative mesh, the ribbon, let me get a little closer, including these right here. They came in picks, including the birds, and I have two of them. I have one there, and I have one right here. I placed them like this because I wanted them to look like they belonged in the tree. Now, as you can see, on the back of the birds, you can hang these on the tree, but I decided to cut the string off. So I wanted them perched inside of the tree. Look at these beautiful, and to me, this is blue and gold, but because of how I got it mixed in here, it kind of gives you a champagne-like look in the ornaments. And I use blue, champagne, and silver, as you can see in my tree. Now, I try to fill in the inside of the tree as best I could, but I was running out of ornaments and decorative mesh. So if you don't know what decorative mesh is, that is this right here. And it is very easy to work with. And the ribbon that I have up here, it kind of has splotches of, in the light, it has splotches of blue, but right now it's looking black. And it is trimmed in, I think, champagne, but it could be gold. And let me back up again. Like I said, I really try to work on this tree. And the only thing I don't have up under here is any gifts or anything like that. The tree did come pre-lit, and the topper that I have on here, everything came from the at-home store. And those are some leaves the leaves I have up here are from last year. Now, the sprigs that you see with the little pom-poms on them, now I got those this year. So like I said, I wanted to go big. And as you can see in the mirror right there, yes, I decorated the back of the tree. I wanted to make sure that I said that, okay? But I'm really loving how the tree came out. And what I'm going to do is, like I did with my fireplace, I'm going to turn the lights off so that way you can see how the tree looks at night. And I will be right back. Okay, I'm walking up to the tree. And again, I do have my clicker in my hand. And as you can see, it's right there. I'm really loving this clicker from Walmart. You don't have to use this. There are other items or other things that you can use to turn your tree on or off. And this is how my tree looks at night. What I was trying to do was I wasn't trying to have it so packed that you could not see the leaves in the tree. I wanted to leave a little of the branches out so that way you could see that, to see that, just to help, what is it? Not cover so much of the tree, but cover enough of the tree. Now, who knows? Next year, I may put more on here. But like I said, with this clicker right here, I'm not sure which one is which. Let me see. No, that ain't it. Okay, it's number 2. Okay. So this is how the tree looks at night without the clicker. And like I said, you can see the greenery right here. My only thing was I was trying to figure out, it's like the more I kept adding more and more and more to it. But, it is what it is. And I didn't want to go purchase any more ornaments. I think for right now, I had enough stuff on this tree. And the skirt that I have on the bottom, that is also from the at-home store as well. And I was never going to be finished with this tree. So I said, let me go ahead and show the mantle and the tree. So that way you can see what it looks like. And I really started to get black ornaments where you can see the blue ornaments. I wanted to do a black and white, but I decided, I saw the blue and I just fell in love with the blue. And this is what my tree came out, and I'm really loving it. I'm really loving my topper because my ceilings are so high. I wanted a big impact, and I think it fits the scale of the tree because of how big the tree is. I think this tree is like, is it 6 foot, 7 foot? I can't remember. But like I said, the tree is from the at-home store, and I really had to fill it in. And what I really like about this tree is that some of the bristles or on the tree are a little flocked a little bit, but not the whole tree, but it still gives you that look that you are looking for. I really love using ribbon and decorative mesh. That helps to fill in a tree even more. But as I said before, you do need to put bigger ornaments on the inside of the tree so that way you won't be looking straight through the tree. Okay, that is my tree and my mantle. And if you like my content, then please subscribe to my channel. Again, I am Diamond76 Home Decor on a budget, and you can call me Pam. If you are new to my channel, please thumbs up my video. And if you want to join me on my Instagram, please join me at Diamond2872. I would be happy to have you on my Instagram as well. And I'm trying not to be seen in the mirror because I look a hot mess. So yeah, that is my tree. And I hope that you enjoyed my tree and my mantle. Please leave your comments below. I'm looking forward to hearing your thoughts and opinions. And thank you for watching my video. And always remember to put that diamond touch on anything that you decide to do. Bye, guys.